My brothers, what's going on? Hope you're all doing well today. Hope you're all doing the best you can to remain conquerors, to be kings, and to be leaders. Today, I really felt the energy strong. Yeah, I was just hit with just massive surges of just excess sexual energy today. And, throughout my journey, it's gone to the point where this energy has become normalized. It's definitely my new normal, but today, it just came on more intense today. Like I really felt the fire. Really felt it. Almost to the point where it's like I felt the sensation of of blue balls coming on, and I had to really sit with that energy and think to myself, okay, what is going on today? What am I repressing within myself? What emotions have I not processed? Because I realized that when I have unprocessed emotions, within my body, that's when the urges tend to be the strongest. So it could be deep-seated anger, could be frustration, could be, a sadness that I haven't dealt with. Sometimes it could be injustice. Someone, you know, did you wrong, and you feel like you didn't receive the justice that you wanted. A lot of these negative, deep-seated, spiritual issues that normally sink into our psyche, and then when we don't deal with it in a healthy way, that's when all these repressed feelings start to bubble up to the surface, And yeah, like sexual urges and horniness are also a part of that process. They just tend just to bubble up as a means of escape. See, that's the reason why, like, when it comes to running away from our feelings or emotions, we normally tend to numb it, with going to the hub and rubbing one out. You know what I mean? Just to escape that moment of uncomfortability that we don't want to face in that moment. And today I had to really sit and think, okay, like what's going on today? I had to like process my thoughts, process my emotions, actually check my heart and see, if there's anything that I haven't healed from. Is there anyone that I haven't forgiven? Is there any sort of injustice that, that's still trying to trigger me? And, as those feelings came up, it's like, the surge of the sexual urge just came to the surface. That excess horniness just hit me so hard, to the point where, that intense sexual fire was just raging through me. It was like an intense rage that, that I know how to deal with, but in that moment, it was almost unbearable. Like the pressure was really heating up, so I just had to come out here, really had to, connect with the Heavenly Father out in nature, what that I do best, and I just really had to just to pray, just to meditate on Him, meditate on His Word, to breathe deeply, and just to allow the emotions and the feelings just to pass, and through every breath, every deep breath, every inhale and exhale, I just felt that pressure and that stress just gradually decreasing. And yeah, I just love when I connect with my Heavenly Father like this. The Lord is amazing, you know, and yeah, He will not give us anything more than we can handle. He's always there to lift up our burdens of our heads and our shoulders. In times of trouble, in times of great distress, God is always there for us. So I always thank Him that I can always spend time with Him like this, especially in nature, where I can just like get out, be by myself, and actually just connect with Him. I really had to, because when I was sitting down with that intense, sexual pressure, just beating down on me, I really had to just come out and just transmute and circulate that energy, making sure that it was going towards positivity and not dwelling in negativity. Because as I was sitting with that fire, as the negative emotions and feelings start to rise up, A lot of negative thoughts start to plague my mind as well. I tend to overthink, and I tend to, just to be in a very like negative state of mind, and it does me no good to be like that, you know. And before when I used to release all the time, that was my primary escape, from running from my emotions and my feelings and fears, anxieties, really just facing my demons. Rather than face my demons and deal with them there, I would run to the hub. I would run to the masturbation and the orgasm. I'd run to that PMO cycle. That would just make me feel good for a little bit. But then after a while, I would just return to the same old mindset again, where I was still plagued with anxiety, plagued with fear, plagued with worry, plagued with depression. It was just an ongoing cycle, you know. And yeah, every time, I had the opportunity to actually face my demons, I'd always get like a surge of sexual energy where I just become incredibly horny, and then I just release that energy. And at that time, I didn't know that when that energy arises, that I'm meant to just sit with it, just observe it, and to, just to let it pass, but not to utilize it as a means of escape from my problems. So today was another breakthrough for me, because as I had that sensation of of that pent up sexual frustration coming on, that sensation of blue balls, you are always tempted to want to release that pressure, to ease that pressure. But where I am in my journey, I simply cannot do that. I have come way too far to go back to square one. I simply cannot let God down, because I'm on this journey with him and he has brought me this far. So I can't let him down right now. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't betray the promise that I made to him. I can't betray myself. I can't betray my spirit. I can't allow this flesh to be my ruler and my master anymore, because I have subdued this flesh. I have beat my flesh into subjection, into submission. So I can't be that person that runs to the sexual gratification again when I'm faced with difficulties or struggles or in any way, shape or form. I just can't do that. Can't afford to waste my energy anymore. No matter how strong it may come, no matter how hard the urges are, no matter how frustrating it can be, I am the master of my flesh. My urges bow to me. So I let that fire refine me, as a blacksmith utilizes fire to refine, shape, and mold metal into weapons of war. So shall that same fire, as I sit with it, will refine me, it will shape me, it will mold me, it will purify me. And as you learn to sit with that fire of the sexual urges and the sexual pressure and the frustration, you are also being refined. You are being shaped, you are being molded, you are being purified by that very same fire. And you are being forged into a great weapon. You become unbreakable when the fire doesn't burn you. Once you conquer that fire, once you conquer the energy, nothing will stop you. Nothing will ever break you down. So if you're going through any intense urges yourself, don't fret, don't worry, don't be anxious, don't be afraid. But let that fire refine you from the inside out. Let it purify you. Feel it as it burns hot, and just let it flow. Just let it burn and observe as it burns you. Because as you let it, you're becoming a conqueror. You're becoming resilient. You're becoming disciplined. These urges, they're not meant to break us, but they are meant to refine us. I just wanted to share that with you, that even where I am in my journey right now, over 5 years deep, on broken streak, these days will come. There are good days and bad days, highs and lows, peaks and valleys. And on a particular day like this, the urges were hitting me hard. But I stayed grounded. I stayed disciplined. I didn't let the fire burn me. The fire consumed me, but I didn't burn. But I chose to be refined by it. So brothers, make sure you also do the same. But I pray that this encouraged you, that you're not alone if you are going through these intense urges. But a reminder that you are a conqueror, you are a king, you are a warrior. Nothing can stop you, nothing can break you. And I believe in you. Brothers, thank you so much for watching. Hope this blessed you. But for now, stay strong, stay blessed, stay hard, and peace out.